Happy Friday, Mid-Missouri. We made it to the end of the week, and we've just about made it to the end of our warm stretch. We've got more sunshine and south wind today. That's going to drive temperatures right back up into the upper 60s, close to 70 yet again. So enjoy it while it's here. A big change is just about on the way. The cold front that is attendant with this warm front is going to cool us down tonight. So it's a cool start for some, actually, because the boundary, this is kind of riding along, well, that is now draped across mid-Missouri. We've got a pretty good temperature spread from Macon to Fort Leonard Wood, some close to 20 degrees this morning, but still yet, as this warm front lifts back through the region, we can expect another warm afternoon for most of us. We may have a few 50s north of Moberly to Macon, but really most of us are back into the 60s again today. In fact, near 70 near Jefferson City again later on this afternoon. We'll have plenty of sunshine. You'll see some clouds, but grab the sunglasses. It's going to be a bright one out there. Before, of course, this cold front does drop back in this evening. That could bring some spotty showers. Maybe a rumble of thunder. If you want to try to hear a rumble of thunder, you may stay up a little later tonight. Just poke your head out the door. You might hear a few rumbles, but really the chance for thunderstorms I think is even a little bit lower than yesterday. So we're looking at, generally speaking, chance for rain tonight. It's here, it's out by the time we get to tomorrow morning, and then we're looking at a dry weekend, a cooler weekend as well. Temperatures are cooling as soon as the overnight hours, and that drops us into the 30s for Saturday morning, and then we're talking a high in the 40s Saturday afternoon. We'll do that again on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, we will have a system passing by just to our south. Again, we talked about that cold front dropping south. That'll take the boundary with it, and that boundary is going to be a track for this next low that moves on in. That should keep rain focused in our southernmost counties. Watch how this tracks. We'll track potentially a chance for some showers by the dinner hour in the far south Sunday. Again, Columbia, Jefferson City, we're likely dry throughout the day on Sunday. This low passing well to our south, of course, does keep precipitation in our southern counties, a chance for it. You'll see this particular track taking that precipitation mostly south of us. And it's at this point, by the time we get to Monday, that we're looking maybe cold enough for a few snowflakes to mix on in. And you can see, of course, you're probably wondering, well, why are we talking about this? It looks like it's going to miss us to the south. Well, this particular run does. But what has been inconsistent is that low track. If that low passes all the way to the south, we can keep that snow south of I-44 out of the picture for us here in mid-Missouri. If it does take more of a northerly track, then we're talking about a chance for snow locally. And not just a chance for snow, chance for some accumulating snow, wet accumulating snow. So we could see some travel issues anywhere here in this blue swath. However, the main axis of this snow chance does keep it right along our southern border. Now, the actual swath of snow is not going to be this wide. This is the chance for snow. And so what we're expecting is somewhere in that window to see maybe a smaller swath of some minor accumulations. We're not expecting a big snow event here, but it might be just enough temporarily to cause some minor travel issues. Again, it's a wet snow. It'll be melting as it falls. Temperatures will be very borderline here. 30 degrees is the low temperature. That's only 2 degrees below freezing. And you got to remember the ground temperature is warm. So again, it's going to be a lot of melty wetness heading into Monday. And then we're back into the mid 40s on Monday. And so again, very borderline situation. We're not expecting this to stick around. And as we head into next week, we'll be talking about temperatures possibly rebounding into the low 50s. So still very warm for this time of the year. Our average average high in the low 40s. So we'll consider low 50s next week. Still warm, even though cooler than where we've been this week.